Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lord Teamaker, and this is Lards Snooker 19 Rising Star Part 35. Yes, good afternoon. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. Today, I'm here on behalf of the Game On Plays Off podcast, and we're here continuing James Cahill's play. And as you can see from the record so far I have played 33 matches on the PlayStation 4. I have won 28 of said matches, which is a win percentage of 84%. Very nice. My highest break on the PlayStation is 126, and my average break, I'm breaking around about 72. So that's normally just enough to win. And my current rank is 14th in the world.
Great success.
I'd say it's great success. Good afternoon, Michael Patterson. How are you doing, man? So, but where are we in this? Well, let us continue the career and find out today, shall we? Well, we're in round 2 of the European Masters. It's another best of 7 frames. It's against Graham Dott. So let us get into it, shall we? So in a match like this, there will be no breaks, there will be no mid-session intervals. There'll probably be big snooker breaks, but we'll see. You see what I did there? Hey. Ahoy, hoy, hoy! Permission to come aboard,
again,
pirate.
we're ready to start round 2, and the crowd here can't wait.
Got a bit of interference. That's a bit weird.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on
First
there, I
frame.
wonder?
James Cahill to break.
Is that any better? See if that's any better for you. Good news around today, Snooker Lard. It's payday and my emote got approved again. Nice. Very nice, dude. And then, of course, afterwards, we got some Pogie to play. Oh, I've let Graham Dott in here. Well, you know, I mean, a pirate having an orgasm.
Not what he intended at all. That's a poor shot.
Yes, you can do stuff.
No real problem here.
That's okay, we're on to the
One.
board. How's that, the interference come down? Oh, nice!
Got a price. Everybody's gonna pay.
Thank you very much for the resub, dude. Sub hype! Thank you very much. It's always
Then
appreciated
simply
getting
into
the
right
subs.
corner. In it goes.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
6.
It's wonderful of you, thank you. Now let us
Not the best shot.
justify your subs
7.
by getting a win.
Touching ball.
The fact that he's forced to use the rest makes it a little trickier.
Yeah, no, not far enough.
Close, but not quite.
Arse.
James Cahill 7.
Bag a shot. Very true. Or maybe a little bit of Rocket League, you know. Let's see. So I got to think what else we can do with those as well. Oh, I'll take that as a safety.
That's an excellent safety.
He looks like he's trying to get the cue ball tight on the cushion here.
Really play Rumble these days.
That's what he was after. Nicely played.
I see, not much of a competitive person then. If I have been, I have to
He'll be
say.
conscious of not overhitting this. Pace is key.
Oh, missed him all completely. No.
Not what he intended, and to be honest, I'm not sure what his intention was.
Foul and a miss. Graham Dock, 4.
So I sort of sit round the bronze silver area of competitive, because I know I'm all right,
Great shot.
but I don't do all the flying around sort of shit, you know. Again, Graham, what is with your safety shit?
He's looking to get the cue ball safe and tight to the cushion here.
Bloody hell, dude. And hopefully I can get the bot back so you guys can get your pork pies and your sounds going again. Rumble, you're currently Diamond 2. Bloody hell, sir. You'd raise my game up. You'd be like carrying me going, Lards, you
continues.
stay there. I'll do this. And then you just pump it in and like, oh.
This is no gimme.
Magnificent pot.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
I was going to say I'd be
One.
very unlucky if I wasn't on at least the pink. I'm not really on the pink though, unless I try to put it in the middle pocket. That's the only downside.
He's an expert long potter and he's taking this on.
Oh, it's in.
Loose shot.
Am I on the red?
6.
I mean, I'm on a red. Just not enough. God, it's good to silver, but that was nearly 2 years ago. Bloody hell.
This won't be easy.
In it goes. What a shot.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
7.
400 hours into it. Nice. I honestly don't know how many hours I've put into it overall. I'd have to look. It is a lot though. Yippee! Why is your car covered in snow again? Because you live in the armpit of the country? Because it's winter? And because your car doesn't have a nice car home? But good morning to you. I hope you're okay. Because we have another storm coming this weekend. Storm Jorge. Yes, I did say that
He's
right,
attempting
apparently.
to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Another time when a girl doesn't like just an inch. Brunch. Well, you know, with the roads being that bad,
Tricky pot.
I suggest
no
you
doubt.
don't go out because it's a danger to you, and I don't want anything happening to you. So therefore, stay
Brilliant
in.
pot. Outstanding. They don't come much better than that.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot.
Flat
What
three
can he
and
do
doubles and diamond two and rumble.
21.
Bloody hell, dude.
Not a great split.
I don't need it to be a great split. I just need it to be a split enough so I can work
28.
at something on here. That's all. Because I need to put Graham Dot
This
in
isn't
enough
easy.
trouble so I can win the frame and get on the board, and then we can work at it.
Fabulous pot.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
29.
No, let's do this. That's fine. We'll take that. It's never had
36.
brought out into the open. Which we can do that. Go up for the blue. And try and split these reds afterwards.
$37.
Or you would if I actually did it right, but you know. Surprise. I'm on that
42.
red though. Just, but I'm on it.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
Split the reds anyway. Nice.
43.
Oh, yeah, but if you're injured yourself on the roads, how can you do an event? Is my... It's my reasoning.
50.
Unless, of course, you're so used to driving on the icy stuff that, you know, just go ahead and whatever. Just take care on the roads.
$51.
So 54 ahead. Now I actually pay attention
aiming for
again
the
to the
left
game
corner
rather than after the stuff.
No problem there.
Really impressive cueing.
5 reds, 5 colours,
58.
61 points ahead. So only this colour, sorry, this
So,
red colour
just the
needed.
red required here. And in it goes.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
59. $66.
Not. I don't think I've gone too far for this red along the cushion. Yep, I have. And what do we say about that? We say bollocks.
Tricky pot coming up.
Fabulous.
69.
Absolutely fabulous
Nice.
pot.
67.
Nice. Have I moved far enough? I think I'm in the gap. I am.
71.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
I'm also getting in practice as well. Because
Right,
I don't think it's next month
72.
now. I think it's April 5th when Tracker 57 is doing his charity stream. That the first of season 2 of Tracker versus the World begins. And I hear there's a certain large team maker challenging Mr. Tracker 57 to some snooker.
79.
He's looking at this red.
That's an excellent recovery shot.
80.
80, that's not bad.
He's playing for the right corner here.
Okay.
86.
86. Tough red coming up.
He's using the rest here, which makes it a little more challenging.
I think he is a bit dodgy myself, but you know. Oh, 86. No century break
James
there.
Cahill, 86. Frame conceded. Frame, James Cahill.
Well played to take that frame.
He's taken a one-frame lead here and seems in pretty fine form.
Thank you. The second frame, Graham Dot to break.
Would have loved a century break there, but sadly no. But hey, we move on. We've got a 1 frame to nil lead. Left him for a shot to nothing here. If I can whitewash this, I'll be happy. I've also, Michael, heard that this loud teammaker character, right? He isn't that great at rallying. Loves to crash his car.
He's going for it.
Because his last stage, he Thelma and Louised it.
1.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
Oh, Graham, what have you done?
Graham Dot, 1.
He's taking on the long red.
Well, I mean,
to the
sometimes
corner
he starts
pocket.
off well, you know, but then he just goes to pot. It's missed.
That's really close. but
Graham,
not quite
Graham,
close
Graham,
enough.
Graham, Graham, what are you doing? Graham Dot making life difficult for himself here, it looks like.
He's taking this red on. What
That's
a
in.
magnificent pot that is.
No eyes did.
1.
You should do what you need to do.
The rest won't make this any easier. No problems with the rest there. Well played.
5.
Now, where am I? If anybody goes, you're in your
This is
house,
tough.
then I'll look at them a bit like this.
I'm not sure that's what he intended.
6.
That blue and that red is going to be awkward.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. And what a beauty he's picked up there. Half a chance, and he's grabbed it with both hands.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
Will I?
10.
Aiming for the right centre here.
It's
11.
so cold and BRB about to drive. No worries, Kimmy. So take care.
Playing for the middle pocket. Well, he lost control of the cue ball there.
13.
Yeah, I think I have lost a little bit of control for it. Yep. It's going to need an amazing shot here.
Very tricky shot coming up.
James Cahill, 13.
This is going to be a very scrappy frame, I feel. Because the blue's tied up with a red. Black's tied up. Pink is not in a pot position. Green.
So, this pot into the right corner. One or two mistakes starting to creep into his game. He needs to regain his focus here.
Green is not easy.
Graham Dot, 1.
So buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. This one's going to be...
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
It's going to be awkward.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
1.
Tricky pot coming up.
That's a great pot.
He's playing very well here.
Well, I think I've got one. Yeah, I got this one in, and I think that's the easier red out the way.
So, this pot into the right corner. Tremendous shot.
Excellent cueing.
I don't really see any other easy reds, so... Might as well do something like this.
James Cahill, 4.
I mean, it's only 4 points, but 4 points is better than nothing, right? Especially in a match like, well, in a frame like this.
He's not played that well. Tough shot, but he could have played it better.
And especially if Graham Dott's doing shots like that, because that's opening it up a bit more for me to chip away at the points. So, chip, 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 tap, tap, tap away.
1.
At the points, you know.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner.
He'll want to try and tighten up his game a little.
Good afternoon, Moon Princess. How you doing?
James Cahill, 1.
Welcome on in.
So, this pot into the right corner. Beautiful.
Hope you've got your puzzle shoes on today.
1.
That's an unforced error. He'll be fuming about that.
Graham, what are you doing?
Graham Dot, 1.
And what, 15 points ahead? So he's only scored 3 reds. That's all he's done. But look at this. Black and pink tied up together.
1.
Green is covering... That's not it. I don't want to do that.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
But I want it to go. No! Ah, bollocks. I didn't want it to go.
Perfect position.
I think I'm coming down with a cold. I hate being ill. Ah, no. Well, I've made a red safe.
He'll be disappointed with that. This is a
But I
chance.
put one in.
James Cahill, 3.
Good chance to get a foot in the door here.
But yeah, I do hope you've got your puzzly boots on today. I really do. Because I'll explain after the match.
1.
This should be straightforward enough.
3.
Oh, looks like Graham's trying to actually come back.
4.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. That's a top shot.
7.
Oh, 11 points. This frame is going to be really, really tight, isn't it?
I'm not sure what happened there, but it's a poor result.
Oh, Graham is struggling though. He's not able to put
Graham Dot, 7.
a break together.
He's taking this on.
One.
And again, not really much I can do here, so.
He's playing for the snooker here.
Oh, and Mr. Brown.
That's an error, and it could be very costly.
Foul and a miss. James Cahill, 1. Graham Dot, 4.
I think he's trying for the snooker here. Well, he's a little fortunate there. Not what he was intending.
Well, not
Not
quite.
an easy safety, this.
Oh, wow, Graham Dot there with a lovely shot.
Brilliantly played.
I mean, we don't want the blue hit. That's key. Oh, I've left it on for him though.
He could have played that better.
The green is in precarious position. I don't know. The blue is.
1.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. He's brought the
He'll
pink
be
and black
fuming
in though.
about that.
4.
4 points behind. Oh, God's sake, that blue.
Great shot. That's a really good safety.
Graham Dot, 4.
Yeah, that's the blue. The green's on its spot. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier.
No more than half a chance here. Wonderful shot.
Now pink.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
So mistake from Graham Dott there. Put James Cahill within touching distance of the
7.
second frame.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. What a top pot that was.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
I mean,
9.
I did ideally want it a bit elsewhere, but never mind.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. Nicely done.
Quality cueing there.
Well, brown to
Really
blue. I mean, that's going to be a hard shot, isn't
12.
it?
Just the brown ball now. No issues there.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
Well, now Graham Dott
16.
needs snookers. Now he really does need snookers.
21.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
Oh, look at that for a lovely
27.
positional shot as well. Yeah, very. I'd rather be 2-0 up than 1-0.
He's taking the black on.
34. And the
But
frame,
with a frame
James
of
Cahill.
34,
That's the
I
frame
win the
in the
frame.
bag.
2-0.
2 frames ahead, and he's starting to build some momentum here.
This lead will be a concern. He needs to settle down a bit here. This is a key frame.
Oh, almost had a perfect snooker there. Well, Graham Dott, that's actually a nice shot. That really is. So at the moment, if I can continue this and do a whitewash, be all the better for it. Need a little bit more legs on that
Not
one.
really the result he was after.
However, Graham Dott didn't fancy that shot.
He's sunk the yellow, and that's an error.
Foul. James Cahill, 4.
So, after the foul, what's he going to do?
Well, I can't see that red. Or can I? Can I see that
He's
red?
chosen to play on here.
No, I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. So it will be another safety. Yeah, I have to say I'm really happy that last night we did manage to complete Assassin's Creed Origins.
So he's looking to play safe again. This is fascinating.
Not what he intended at all. He'll be annoyed with that.
Okay.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
Well, that's an unforced error.
Oh,
One.
He just wants to ensure he gets this cue ball tight to the cushion with the shot.
oh no!
He'll be really annoyed with that foul. Lack of composure, perhaps.
Foul. James Cahill, 1.
I had to be really
set.
patient on it, and that
He's
was the
playing
problem.
poorly right now, and it's costing him.
Because if I tried to go in and all guns blazing on it rather than wait for the adrenaline rush attack, I was dead in one shot. Because you know it's like 3 hits when you're on the ground. You just can't deal with that. There's nothing to help you with that one. So
playing for
it's
the
one of
right
the
corner
tougher,
here.
tenser fights I've ever had because I have to have show patience, and you guys know me at times. I have none. So
1.
I was really pleased to get it done. Like 4th time of asking, I think it was.
He's taking on this pink.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. Because Graham is struggling at
What
the
a
moment.
fabulous pot that is.
He'll be happy with that.
Exactly.
Top shot.
Take your time, no rush. Pick your moments. Don't get greedy with them. Because greed will cost you.
Well, that's left him a little awkward there.
8.
And on this frame, I need to build up a lead again that I can,
Very
because there's
tricky
not
shot coming
there's
up.
not going to be another flowing frame.
Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
Now,
14.
do I take the one at the top here? Bulk. Which is an easier shot, I guess. I'll take it.
50.
But yeah, I finished the game about 11:45 last night, so it's like, yeah, there's not enough time to put on Pogey, so. As promised,
Not an easy
after
one,
this
but a half
match,
chance.
stick around, because we'll be playing
That's
some more
just
Pogey
magnificent.
word wheel to try and get some
Position
more of
looks
that done.
pretty good to me.
Played it a while back and I haven't gone back to
21.
it, so. Maga's wetness, first time of asking, but my greed got the better of me. Still annoys me now. I'm not surprised, mate. That boss.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Well, I can't go for the pink because those reds. Can't go for the black.
22.
Black's bad. In terms of awkwardness. I'm actually going to try and go for the brown. The brown seems a better angle to come back round.
He's taking this brown on. What a magnificent pot that is.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
Because if I can build another 30 plus
26.
break here, I'll be pleased with that, you know? I don't think those will go in that way. I think I'm going to have to get the one nearest to do that, so.
This is being played towards the left middle pocket.
You're doing an event on Idle Miner. Okay, cool, that's cool. Welcome back. As you can see, I'm 2-0 up now after a very scrappy
27.
frame.
$34.
Right. I mean, is that a plan? No, it's not. No, it's not. this could be. Yeah, because that red's ahead of that other one. Right, okay.
He's tempted by this red.
Shot to the frame here.
Brilliant. What a magnificent pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
35.
That has opened up things up a little bit, and that's the shot of the frame so far.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
Are you a big mobile gamer
Down
then,
it
by any
goes.
chance?
What a wonderful pot.
37.
He's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
Yeah, no, I've left it a
38.
bit more tricky, but 30 plus.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner?
I think we're okay.
45.
Tough shot coming up.
Oh, what a shot that is.
That was
Great
nice.
cue ball control. Excellent position.
47.
Well, I said I wanted 30 break.
53.
I'm all right with 50 plus. Mine is you need to get everything to max level. I think he
He
did.
just needs the red.
I'm not sure how he missed that. Strange shot.
Oh, that's a black
James
cover.
Cahill, 53.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
51 ahead.
What a top shot that is.
Should have made sure of the pot there.
1.
So close to crossing
Can't
the line,
see any
though.
problems here.
Can Graham Dot and will he come back? That's the question.
3.
Because it was like last night. It's like, I know I can do it, but will I? that's the question.
4.
At the end of the day, you know, you like what you like.
11.
So 40 points difference, 43 left on the table. He misses this. Could be 2-1 here. That's an important clearance for
12.
Graham Dot, tell you that much.
This is really tricky.
That's right out of the top drawer.
But with that shot,
14.
I think he needs snookers now. Yeah, 37, 35 on the table.
Graham Dot, 14.
Oh, he almost had it as well, or has he? No, he hasn't, not quite. Cookie Jam, Genies and Gems. Genies and Gems sounds like a match 3.
That's what he was going for.
Oh,
He's
that's a
played it well.
lovely shot by Graham Dot there. Will that hit? Or do I need to do that more? No, I think I need to do that.
He really doesn't want to let his opponent back into the frame with a foul here.
Oh, I missed it. I should have went back a bit. I don't hate match threes. I like a good one.
He'll be disappointed with that shot, I think.
Foul. Graham Dott, 4. Free ball.
Let's try there.
He could well leave an opportunity if he's not careful.
There we go.
He's played that very well. He'll be trying to reduce any risk with this shot.
Oh, you. Puyo Tetris at the moment.
That's not the result he was looking for at all.
That's a cracking snooker
So,
I did to get out of that one the second time for asking. And so, as long as that doesn't go in the fucking pocket.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
Finally!
1.
Finally some luck when it comes to that shit. Good afternoon, Roscoe. How you doing, man? Welcome in. As you see me going 3-0 up. As long as I don't go behind the fucking break.
6.
Green.
Very tricky shot coming up.
That's in.
8.
Because I think I've played, and this is for my sins, and I know some mocking is coming here, but you know,
Not an easy one, but a
I
half
do
chance.
go on the old Candy Crush at times. Played over like 3,500 levels. But we're 3-0
James
up.
Cahill, 8. Frame conceded. Frame, James Cahill.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, the 4th frame. Graham Dott to break.
I was going to say, if he'd have got a fluke from that. Graham Dott had to do something there, though.
This is really tricky.
Oh, so close. He needed some
Shot
luck
to
there, and
nothing.
he didn't get it.
You've only played 350 levels. I've left him on here. He took the gamble. It paid off.
Nice position on the black.
1. 8.
The thing I don't like about Candy Crush is the blatancy of the certain levels where you can get to, and they just make sure you have to spend days and days and days on it rather than spending money. I'm like, no, don't you be doing that to me, no.
Nine.
So now if Graham Dott wants to win this match, he has to win every frame.
16.
Nah, green's fine. I wondered where that was
17.
going then. I'm like, is that going in the pocket? No. It is now, though. And this is probably one of the best breaks he's done so far.
20.
Half a chance here. And he's missed that.
Graham Dott, 20.
Oh, dear. I mean, 20's a nice break. And if you're not playing well, 20's a nice break.
1.
I did watch some of it. I didn't watch the final, which I'm kicking myself with. How did Ronnie do? Because I know he was
He's
in
looking
it.
to pop this into the right corner.
Loose play
Again,
like that
what's
isn't
going
what you'd
on?
expect from a player of his quality.
It's like I've got to the final
James
frame
Cahill,
potentially here
1.
and just binning it.
He's going for the left corner pocket. That's an excellent pot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
1.
That's 2 shots I'd normally knock in straight away, and I'm not hitting them.
8.
This dip in form will be concerning. He needs something to get him back into the match.
Didn't get to see any of it because it's only being shown on
Graham
Eurosport,
8.
which I don't have, which is annoyed about. I thought. So they didn't put it on Quest this year then. Now, come on, lad.
1.
Let's get this together. 26 points behind.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
That's a really good split, and this is a real opportunity.
8.
We win this frame, we win the match. Or whitewash. It's frankly what we would like.
9.
Yeah. I think it was also because it was a ranking event that people were a bit sort of, oh, okay, we'll see it on Eurosport instead.
50.
You do levels and update after. So if you only get 2 stars out of 3, you can't go back and try and get 3. Oh, okay. So yes, folks,
16.
stay there after the end of this match, by the way, because I'm not done streaming. Oh, no. Last night I put a poll on Twitter saying if I completed Assassin's Creed Origins before midnight, I would play another game, and it was between Pinball and
22.
Pogie, a Pogie puzzle game. You guys voted for Pogie, so after this match, we're going to put on Pogie Word Wheel, which is a game I started but haven't finished. So I need your help on it, because this boy here, is a bit thick at times and doesn't remember all words. You know, he's not Donald Trump, who has the best words, 10 out of 10 for his words. So he needs your
24.
help in completing some puzzles, getting some trophies, and getting a platinum. You
31.
refuse to play it, yeah. You've never actually checked. See, that's the thing, I didn't check either.
This is not easy.
Beautiful pot.
He couldn't have played that any better.
32.
It's a break of 32. You know what? No. Bring that red into play.
38.
You know all the bigly presidential words. 10 out of 10, Michael. 10 out of 10. Kafifi.
39.
He's aiming for the left corner here. He's fortunate there.
Now, what one do we go for? I mean,
45.
we've got a choice.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
Let's do this.
Great shot.
Kafifi to you,
He's
Lards.
queuing extremely well here.
46.
Right, so break of 46.
Well, it goes. Half a chance. Loose shot.
Just been checking now, and
52.
Michael Holt ended up winning it against Zhao Lulong. Nice, okay, fair enough. So, even though Ronnie's the speedster, it wasn't his cup of tea then, potentially.
Well, he's taking the red on.
This could be the shot of the match. If it goes in, it is, it's in.
He's got it. What a pot.
Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
53.
Very tricky shot coming up.
So,
57.
43 points left on the table, 30 ahead. A red and a colour needed to win 4-0.
Looking to run this along the cushion. Oh yes, what a pot.
Well, he
I
couldn't have
think we
played
all
that
like
any
to get
better.
the 3 stars if
Superb
possible on
positional
them.
shot.
58.
Because I know my brother's girlfriend, when they're playing Overcooked.
This is a critical shot here. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
Oh dear.
65.
He'll be aware how important pace is for this shot.
On his Mr. Red. He's Mr. Red. What has he done? I've let Graham dot in again.
That's a pretty poor attempt.
Foul. James Cahill, 65. Graham Dot, 4.
34 ahead. 35 on the table.
That's not ended well. Tough shot.
Should have finished
not what
that.
he was hoping
Should
for.
have finished it.
Important pot here. Down it goes.
That effectively removes any chance of a comeback in this match.
There we go.
1.
35 ahead. 27
Well,
left
he's
on the
looking at
table after
potting
this.
into the right corner pocket.
Whether it goes in or not. It went in. There we go.
Excellent
Confirmed. 4-0 victory.
8.
Wow.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. That's a top shot. Well played.
10. 13.
Should slightly overhit it and underhit it so I can actually go buy these bloody other balls.
Half a chance here.
There we go. Just trying to polish things up now.
17.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
So just over an hour gone. And James
22.
Cahill is through to round 3
This
with
is not easy.
4-0 victory over Graham Dott.
Really impressive queuing.
$28.
Tricky shot here.
There we go.
Frame and match. James Cahill.
That's it. He's through to the next round.
Thank you very much, Roscoe. Your highest break of 86. Graham Dot scored a total of 89 points. That scored 316. I love it. So, who are we facing next round? Kyron Wilson. Let's see who we're facing in the next round. Wow. Okay, so if we win, we get an 11,000. So that just puts 13th. So we've still got a way to go to get into the top 10. And we still need over 50k. Yeah, we need over 100k. If we get 100k, we're into the top 10. So, on that point, I'm going to say, just purely for editing purposes, okay, thank you very much for joining me for the snooker here today. I will be back in about 30 seconds, in fact, because I will be loading up, firing up Pogie Word Wheel for you guys to help us. So stay right there if you're watching live on Twitch. If not, I'll see you in a few minutes. I'll even put this screen on for easier use of editing. Stay right there, it's going to go offline for a second.